everybody, welcome back to the channel and to this new video. Today, of course, we are doing my October Plan With Me and bullet journal setup, and since October and Halloween are my favorite times of the year, I always want to do something extra special for this month, so this time I am making 2 cover pages with a little window that you can kind of peek onto the next page through, as you can see, and I'm very excited to show you how I designed it all. As for all the titles, like here with October on my cover page, I am using my serif alphabet stamps because I really like the look of that and I think it kind of has a little Halloweeny vibe. And then I'm getting started on my first cover page and outlining the window, then flipping over and doing the same on the page next to my second cover page, through which you're going to be seeing on my collage spread with some pictures that it's going to look like you can see the night sky through that window. It's going to look cool, I promise. But I haven't even mentioned my theme properly yet. It is Halloween decorations. I have to say I got inspired for this theme by this lovely account right here. She did a similar theme last year and I thought it was really cool, but since I don't like to copy or recreate other people's themes exactly, I really try to make it my own and add some twists like the window and really just try not to make it too similar, so it's only inspiration and not recreation, because that always makes me feel better about my own journaling if it comes more from myself. But on the second cover page I am kind of creating a cozy little nook with blankets and pillows and some pumpkins and candles and other Halloween decor, and then when you flip over to the first cover page you can kind of see a little bit of that through the window, and I think that looks really cool. And the planning this took was quite long. It was a long process because I had to space out exactly where I would place which doodles, and especially you'll see that later with the collage spread. It was a challenge to space everything out exactly so the stuff that I wanted could be seen through the window and not something that would look out of place when you flip over the page. As for my color scheme, I used the absolute basic Halloween colors, purple and orange, and I really like the way this looks. And I did use 2 different shades of purple, one lighter and one darker, and I really like the contrast that adds. And I like that it's a bit more colorful than I maybe would normally go for, but I really like it, and you can just immediately see that it's a Halloween theme. Now moving on to the collage spread I talked about, and as you can see the little corner I drew in with my pencil so I would know exactly where to place my main picture, which can be seen through the window. It's a picture of orange clouds and an orange looking moon, which I thought fit the theme quite well. And then I'm just adding some more pictures of Halloweeny or autumnal pictures. They're all stock photos, by the way, and gluing them in so that you can't see them when you flip over the page, and only the main picture of the moon and the clouds can be seen through the window. And I really like how this looks in the end, and I finished off everything, all 4 spreads, with some washi tape, and then we are pretty much done with my 4 beginning pages of my theme. flipping over and I am starting on my calendar spread. And I wanted to quickly mention that if you are curious about what I did for the last 2 October themes, because I mentioned I love Halloween and I always like to have an exciting theme, you can check out this video that I am linking in the card up there, in which I show and rank all my past bullet journal themes. It's really fun, and you can see my past 2 years October themes in there. Last year was really, really great. The year before that, not so much, but still fun. It was a pumpkin theme. But yeah, you can check those out if you want some more Halloween theme inspiration. But for my calendar spread, I am simply adding my simple grid calendar with all the days in the month, and then just doodling all my motifs that I have going on this month all around. It's a very heavily decorated spread, but I mean, the theme is decoration, so I had to go all out with my doodles. And of course I'm adding washi tape to this spread as well, because I have some really nice matching one. And then I'm moving on to my next spread, which is my budget tracker, and then the one beside that, which is my habit tracker. And as you can see, I am a bit lazy with my alphabet stamps, and I do all my letters at the beginning, not spread by spread, because I just don't want to take out the individual stamps all the time. It's just easier this way. And I am also connecting the 2 spreads that are side by side here by continuing the doodles from one spread to the next, by kind of creating a sitting space with lots of blankets and pillows, and even a little ghost pillow on the right, and that's just on the bottom of both pages. And then I'm adding some more smaller doodles at the top, and then adding in just some simple lines for my budget tracker. And for my habits, I am using acrylic stamps, which are so handy when you want to have a habit tracker but don't want to write out all the days in the month 6 times, or however many habits you want to track. And I have a set of them, so I always have the right amount of days. I am tracking 6 habits this month, among them eating vegan on some days of the month, reading a lot more, and doing some activities while I still have some free time before I get started on my bachelor thesis, which also starts in October. Moving on to my notes spread. The past few months I've been doing a single page spread for this, but last month I found that I really needed a bigger space, so I am giving myself that space this month with a double page note spread, and I'm decorating that with my bat garland and some more small decor items at the bottom, and that's just a simple border all around. And I'm using washi tape, of course. How could I forget? And now onto my last spread of this setup, which is my first weekly spread. And here again you can see me being lazy with my stamps and just doing them letter by letter instead of going day by day. But as I said, it's just easier this way, and I would highly recommend doing it like this. And since the month starts on a Friday, I'm doing a little Dutch door spread so I can fit the 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, in with the next week of October, so I don't have to set up a new weekly spread right away. And I actually prefer this horizontal style of Dutch door over the vertical one that's more common, because I think it gives you a lot more space for writing out on your individual days, and also I just think it looks a little better and the page lies flat more because the cutout is not so small in the middle. But if you haven't seen this style before, I'm sure you have, but I'll explain it anyway. You can just put all your doodles at the top, cut that bit off, and then you can just flap around the lower part of the page and you have a lot of space to write out all your tasks and events. And now, flipping through the full setup, I'm really happy with how this turned out. I just had the idea to do the window randomly and I got started sketching out everything right away, and I'm very happy that it came out how I envisioned it when I thought of it. And I very much look forward to filling in all the spreads and using it throughout the month. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video and enjoyed the theme I chose. If you did, leave a thumbs up please, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. And of course, be sure to be back for my next video. Bye!